What does sharing your personal story have to do with making more money in your business? Find out in today's episode.
I'm Jaime Geffner.
And I'm Steve Jaime, and we're the creators and owners of Geffner Productions.
We specialize in online video production, strategy, and education for the entrepreneur.
So if you're an entrepreneur who wants to learn how to use online video to transform your business, then you're in the right place.
Let's talk video. Hi everyone, and welcome to the show. Today's viewer question comes from Jennifer in Vail, Colorado, and she writes, "Hello, Jaime and Steve. I definitely want to start using video to promote myself online. I understand that using video is a process and that there are different types of videos that I can use for different reasons. If I were going to get started now with one video and then continually add more and more videos as I grow my business, what is the most important video to get started with and why?" Thanks for your question, Jennifer. We're happy to hear that you're planning to use video to promote yourself online. Now, without knowing too much about your business, I can tell you that there is one type of video that we recommend that every entrepreneur use. It's a specific type of video that we think any business owner can benefit from, no matter what type of business they're in, what products or services they're selling, or how their website is currently structured.
But before we get into that, for those of you who are watching who haven't heard us talk in detail about this before, we believe every entrepreneur should have a very well thought out online video strategy that they follow based on their unique business. We feel strongly that before you attempt to put together any videos for your business, you should come up with a strategic plan that includes creating a variety of different types of videos, each of which accomplishes a very specific goal that moves your business forward in some way.
Right. Now, one of the biggest mistakes we see entrepreneurs make when it comes to their online videos is not knowing what they're trying to accomplish, and as a result, they end up wasting valuable time and money creating videos without clear intention that don't serve any real purpose for their business. All right, now that we've said our piece for all of our other viewers, to answer your question, Jennifer, the one video every entrepreneur needs is what we refer to as a brand story video, or simply a video that tells the story of your brand. It's the perfect video to use on the About page of your website, which is typically also the second most visited page of any website behind the homepage.
The About page is where visitors go to learn more about you and your company or brand, including information about where you got your education and training, what credentials you have, what types of work experience you've had, and what your personal or company mission and values are. Having a brand story video is a creative tool for communicating your story in a way that also helps your viewers feel emotionally connected to you and your company.
In this day and age, there are so many people who are putting themselves out there in the world and trying to sell their products and services online. What separates one person from another is your personal story and your ability to connect with your audience. While many people now have beautiful websites that they've invested a lot of money in to represent their brands, only a very small percentage of them are currently using video to add value to their websites and really get viewers engaged with their brands.
Now, one thing we tend to talk about over and over again, because it's so important for entrepreneurs to understand, is that when people are making a decision about who to work with, whose products or services to buy, they're looking at your company and trying to figure out how to distinguish you from the next guy. If all they have to go on is seeing your website and comparing it to someone else's website, the one that they're going to gravitate toward is usually the one that offers them more human connection with the person or people behind that brand.
Absolutely. If you have a video on your website's About page that introduces you to your website visitor and tells them who you are, what you do, why you do it, a little bit about your personal journey to get from where you were before to where you are now, some of the challenges that you faced along the way and how you've overcome them, and what your main message is to the world, viewers will be able to easily relate to you, and your ideal clients will be able to easily identify you as someone who they believe can help them accomplish their goals.
You know, I think this is a perfect time for a segment we like to call
OMG, we totally agree. Today's OMG comes from an article written in Inc. magazine called Your Story is Your Marketing Strategy. Contributor Vanessa Merritt Nornberg writes, "Large companies have the luxury of throwing thousands of advertising dollars into marketing budgets, but small companies rarely can. I have found that the most powerful marketing device a small company can develop is its story."
OMG, we totally agree. You know, another thing we know to be true about sharing your story with viewers is that when you open up about the personal details of what you've been through, some people will resonate with you and your story right away, feel connected to you, and feel like they want to get to know you better, and others won't. There will be those people who you just don't click with and who you don't have a strong emotional bond with because of what you say. And you know what? Either way, that's really good news, because the people who do love you and feel strongly connected to your story will become your very best fans and followers and turn into your most ideal clients and customers.
Exactly. They will become your loyal audience, or your tribe, as some people like to say, who will watch your videos, read your blog posts, follow you on social media, and hang on your every word. And the others who don't mesh with you will fall away quickly, and therefore they won't take up too much of your time trying to figure out whether or not you're the right person to do business with. And that's good news for you too, because time is money, and many entrepreneurs are unfortunately short on both.
So we want to encourage every entrepreneur to use your personal story. Tell it with pride and confidence. Use it as a tool to grow and transform your business. If you're going to succeed in a big way, then you're going to have to get used to the idea of putting yourself out there in a big way. And that includes being transparent about where you've been, what you've been through, and what you've had to overcome to be sitting in the position that you're in today.
And those are all things that help and inspire other people to want to learn from you and follow in your footsteps. Having access to the technology to tell your story via online video is one of the most important and powerful tools you can use in this day and age to completely up-level your business and take a huge leap forward in your career.
So Jennifer, in our opinion, a brand story video is one video that every entrepreneur needs, and it's a great place to start your online video journey.
Thanks so much for your question, Jennifer. We can't wait to see your brand story on video soon.
And for everyone else at home, if you got great value from the information in this video, please leave us a comment below. Tell us, how has using your personal story on video helped you attract your ideal clients and customers?
For more great tips and advice about online video production and strategy for the entrepreneur, make sure you join our mailing list at GeffnerProductions.com to receive weekly blog show episodes just like this one.
And if, like Jennifer, you have a question that you'd like answered on an upcoming show, please email it to us at letstalkvideo@GeffnerProductions.com.
Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.